I will be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. Kadokawa. Which honestly, I think they out of the companies that aren't Funimation's Crunchyroll, they've got one of the coolest logos. Oh. I thought for a second it was going to start with the opening going by how there was credits, but never mind. I guess it's going to be one of those series that start out with either no ED or no opening, or maybe even both. I gotta admit though, visual quality looks pretty good. Why is he in a monologue this all happily though? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. Okay, that's actually pretty impressive. Huh. Well, technically, he actually did do some working, though. Because to do what he did requires quite a bit of effort. If anything, what he did is actually impressive, if you ask me. I hope he doesn't jinx himself in saying that. Oh, okay. I thought for a second he was going to be electrocuted to death or something. Oh, man. I kind of feel bad for him, though, because it's like he was living the life. He worked. I mean, I know he said he didn't work, but come on, what he did had to require at least a good amount of dungeons and work to pull off. And now it's going to be dragged on. So, a life of conflict. You gotta feel for the dude. The Dungeon of Blackham. You gotta admit, the logo looks pretty damn cool, especially with the two axes there. Okay, really, where do we get to see isekai where characters have a business mindset like that? I mean, a literal business mindset. I don't know, sacrificing sleep all the time is good though, but damn, the way she presents all that information, that is some good execution there from her. And it's paying little death to people that might potentially overwork themselves to death, though. I feel like how they use an error to present information that would be tougher to present through natural dialogue. That's actually pretty damn cool. Oh, man, I feel so bad for Kenji there. What? What type of conditions are these? Yeah, at least give the workers like 2 or 3 days of rest a week. But is he even getting paid though? I mean, that's the question. I mean, what's his compensation? I like how this anime is just poking fun of the fact that I want to say poking fun of the fact, but it's mentioning commentary on the terrible working conditions in Japan, where sometimes workers will work themselves to death. And I like how it has the message of you shit. Damn! Yo, that's crazy. Shit, the most I've worked is 11 hours a day and 6 days of my week. But 6 hours a day, that's fucking crazy. Kind of feels like just something poetic about watching this right after coming out of overtime work too. But technically I have to get Dragon Quest and then this. I couldn't have timed my watching this series even better than that. Okay, at least they get paid something. Oh! How does that many gold get deducted? I like how he's talking to the gold coin as if it had a life of its own. I mean, I know I shouldn't be laughing. I'm trying not to. I mean, sure, I feel bad for the man, but. Oh. If I want to be, I'd be scared if someone made that type of face towards me. Should they really, though? Oh! Yo, this crazy ass bastard! Oh. Ah. At least now we know why he's working the job he currently has at the very least. Jeez, I'm this guy has like a zero chill with his insults. Well, I get the feeling it's gonna move this poor dude into some deep shit. I have a feeling that Cyclops and the Wolf guy have a bad feeling about this. Okay, what is coming company where they can't even compensate for injury? What the? Okay, honestly, if the shit doesn't work standards, because if there were, man, that company should be shut the fuck. I mean, I know there isn't though, but damn. But nothing extra, nothing gained, though. That's the thing. I call bullshit on that. I have a feeling that our boys the type to be lax and he probably didn't look at things that thoroughly. That's my gut feeling. I could be wrong though. Maybe he's actually a lot smarter than he looks. Maybe. That's It just seems like a simple sprinkler system. Oh, man. This is too fucking good. I know Neil Gaiman is saying that, but... Jeez. I mean, then again, I guess to an extent he ain't completely wrong. I just love how he says that with like absolute swagger. Now that's the type of man I love to see in an isekai anime. With that type of pizzazz and conviction too. Oh, hello, Camurias Daniels. Hope you're having a fantastic day right now. As for the hey, my guess is you're asking since the comment is vague, I'm assuming you're asking me where I'm watching the episode. I mentioned at the start of the video, but I'll mention it again. I'm watching it on Funimation's website. That's what I'm assuming your hey means, right? Or is it something else entirely? I'm surprised they're actually drawing that creature. Impressive. I mean, you should have checked. That's why I had a feeling that Amiel was gonna fuck up somewhere. Considering that the previous established that he isn't a guy that's completely detailed oriented. I just hope the idea doesn't involve using someone else's bait. Oh! I didn't mean to jinx our lizard man. But hey, considering his personality. The thing is that Nomiya has a plan. He's gonna have to go along with it. Oh! Yo, that's fucked up. Oh shit! Is he? Oh shit. Oh, my day's been great so far. Thank you, Camarias Daniels. It's been good. I worked overtime today, so my reactions to Friday Anime are barely doing them now. But other than that, work was fine. Was fun, actually. I'm assuming Nomiya has no plan. Yeah, that does not sound like the words of a man who has a plan. Or maybe he does. Why do I get the feeling Rim's gonna transform into a girl if Nonimiya kicks Rim's ass? Or maybe I'm wrong. I've seen a lot of isekai and fantasy animes lately, and uber big creatures have been transforming into either lolis or ladies in these type of anime lately. A lot of them. Yeah, I'm not gonna blame him for trying to bark up at you figuratively. Oh, is it actually gonna work? Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, Camarias Daniels. Wait! I mean, I was kind of half joking, but I was like, oh, maybe he'll transform into a lady. I mean, the one I heard the creature call itself friend, I was like, yeah, it's probably going to transform into either a loli or a lady. And I guess I wasn't far off the mark. Like, once you start watching a lot of isekai anime, for some reason, isekai anime have been loving turning dragons or beastly creatures into ladies. Because another isekai anime actually did just the same thing this season, actually. At this one, Namiya should be making his own team at this rate. Oh, man, I feel so sorry for the man. Oh, remember the fucking killer the way she's watching? As he's utilizing the pickaxe. Oh, man. Hey, you know, he could sell them for profits. Kind of does look a little bit like... Let me see. Kind of does give me some REM vibes, actually. You're right. Oh, okay. You know, they could take advantage of that fact. Ah. I hope he doesn't eat the lizard, man. Ah! And she's nibbling on it. She's up. Yeah, but when she becomes greedy, he wants to eat the whole man, though. Yeah, he's screwing me the fuck out now. Did he lose his sanity? Oh. Oh. But you're right, Comedias Daniels. Rem kind of does look a little bit like Rem. A little bit. Yeah. Whoa. It is becoming exactly what he ate not too long ago. This dude is acting like a fucking antagonist that you'd see in an isekai anime, not the protagonist. Oh, man. Yeah, but... I mean, he has a point. He is actually pretty evil. Yeah, but efficiency and effectiveness aren't going to mean shit if the workers die, though. I mean, then again, I guess it could be revenge. I like how Rem's not even thinking about this. She's just utilizing the staff. I wonder what's going to break the apple cart, though, because I know something. I have a feeling something crazy is going to happen. There's no way things will get this easy for Kinji. Whoa! Okay, I guess they must have been doing it I mean, when it comes to that. Oh man, this is all Rim lacks common sense for certain things. It's too freaking adorable. I mean, I understand that Namiya's bossman is an asshole, but man, I kind of feel bad for some of the grunt level workers, though, regardless. Yeah, I mean, at least let the wolf. I mean, yeah, at least let the wolf dude rest. I like the hypocrisy coming from this dude. Nezuka's at a certain point not even magic can fix psychological damage. Or maybe just let him have some rest. I think that would help out Ninomiya a lot. Man. I would hope that Genji saved up enough money, but knowing him, he probably spent some excess money already. Looks like you ran out of power. I think it broke! Like the clock? Oh, man! I mean, if Ninomiya's gonna get punished, he deserves it. You know, any injuries he receives from the other workers, he deserves it. I like how he's so into himself, he's not even noticing the people's glowing auras of death being directed towards him. He deserves to get wrecked for being an asshole. He's a likable asshole, but an asshole nonetheless. Oh my. Damn, she's actually like... Yo, she actually went through a bite. I mean, he deserves to be bit in the ass, though. For being the pain in the ass for other people. I'm just saying! Okay, gotta admit, the first episode is good. Actually... No, I actually like this more than I thought. If I had to rate the Dungeon of Black Company on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll actually give it a rock solid 7.5 out of 10. Actually, at least in comparison to other isekai I've seen, it's better than a good portion of them. Silverlink, okay. And that explains why the animation quality was good. Usually Silverlink does good work. Especially when they do an isekai or a fantasy anime. Okay, I'll give it credit where credit's due. Now, there were a lot of positives about this episode. For one, I love the fact that Genji, he ain't no punk. Because for one, I love how it establishes at the first bit of the episode, he established success in the actual human world. And I like that. Yes, he doesn't mention it as working, but it still takes work to be building up your wealth when not doing physical labor. So I do like that it establishes that Genji, he's book smart, but he's not street smart. When he's street smart, he doesn't know how to grasp people's emotions, like how it screwed him over in this half of the episode, in the second half. Since he couldn't read the temperature in the room, he couldn't read when people were getting exhausted. Rim used too much magic, and it caused him to get some beatdowns, deservedly so for multiple people. And I love that, showing you that in the series, that there are consequences for actions. It ain't just the series introducing awesome jokes bit by bit with no purpose. This series also has a narrative purpose behind its comedic touches. That's why I liked the story writing. Now, yes, if you had to argue about potential flaws, oh, hello, Nicholas Clark. Hope you're having a great day right now. Now, if you had to argue any flaws, you could say that, yeah, when they introduced the Rim, she was only there to look cute, and you could potentially make the argument and be like, hey, you know what? I understand that as a potential flaw, but it's only the first episode, so I'm not going to be like, oh man, I'm impatient. I want to see Rim, the characterization. But yeah, I'd say that's the only thing that could detail more of that dynamic, because I would have actually loved to have seen Genji actually say with full-on confidence that he'll allow himself to be fed towards Rim if Rim is ever super hungry, and things of that nature. So yeah, I'd say they could have used a bit more rim, but I'm gonna assume that episodes 2, 3. I mean, I'm assuming the other episodes are gonna have more of her. So yeah, that's probably only been the episode that could have been detailed a little bit more. And also another thing that I would have loved to have seen too is maybe our boy Genji utilize his wealth a bit more that he gained in the Isekai world. But other than that, I'd say the first episode had a good pace. Just a few bits in the episode where I felt like it was going too quickly. But other than that, I'd say the first episode's pretty stable. As for this series, Nicholas Clark, I have no idea because Funimation never mentions episode counts on their website, so I'd have to check my anime list. Because I watched it off Funimation's website, but I could check my anime list, see, maybe they have the info. But yeah, I know for a fact Funimation doesn't post episode counts. Almost. Oh, my anime list says it's listed for 12 episodes. So yeah, that's the episode count. It's going to be 12 episodes long, Nicholas Clark pointing. But remember though, Nicholas Clark, sometimes my anime list is wrong. They are wrong sometimes. Not saying they're wrong all the time, but they can be wrong sometimes. But most of the time they're on the money though. Because, I mean, I guess it's the best information to go off of usually. I know, it actually is pretty nice. I'm glad it's going to have 12. Although, in saying that, I hope it gets more. I actually really liked the episode more than I thought. And I'd say from, aside from Rim and Ninomiya being likable, I like the lizard dude. I thought he was cool. I love how he had a good head on his shoulders. And I love how he was able to see that, yeah, what the shit Genji was doing, it was going to backfire on Genji. So that's another thing I like. How you have a level-headed protagonist to help balance out the sequences with the super cocky, narcissistic main protagonist. Because I think it makes for some nice banter during the episode. That's why I thought the character writing was well done. And the animation quality was actually good. You actually had Rim's beast form hand-drawn. You didn't see any CGI shortcuts. I was impressed with that. The voice performances were absolutely amazing. And the artwork was on model. So if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, that's why I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think for the most part it made me laugh when it needed to. Had likable characters, good visuals. I mean, honestly, there really wasn't much more I could have asked for from a first episode. At all, actually. Hello, Mundarian Moliancia. I don't know what does that mean. You're gonna have to type it in English because I'm assuming that's in. I have no idea what language that's in. I mean, I could try Google translating it, but I mean, next time we're gonna make a live chat comments. What's your name? Oh, thank you very much, Nicholas Clark, for the sub. As for Nudian Malulanana, I'll quickly Google translate what your comment says, but after this, though, I'm going to have to cut off my reaction, because now that I have my thoughts mentioned, I'm going to react to Girlfriend next. For those that are curious. Actually, let me check. Maybe it might be Girlfriend. Let me check what other animes came out today. But first, I'll Google translate your message, and then after that, I'll respond. So don't worry about that. Let me just do Google Translate. Let's see. Oh, thank you very much, Mordian Molania. For sure, I'll keep up the content. Definitely. And I'll definitely react to episode 2. No doubt about that. Which I recommend y'all subscribe. If you do not want to miss my reaction to the Dungeon of Black Company episode 2, then I recommend y'all subscribe, because I'm going to react to the whole series most likely. I say most likely because I got to start moving my stuff to a different location. And from August to September, that might be the only thing that would prevent me from reacting to every anime, because I've been doing it for 5 seasons straight. I don't know if I'll be able to do it for 6. I'm going to try, though. But I do have to move, though, because my rent rates in the area I currently live in went up dramatically. By like 50% for some odd reason. I'm like, what the hell? So, yeah, in case you're wondering why. But for the most part, though, that'd be the only thing. But for sure, this series is going to be the one that I'm going to keep up with. Even if I'm moving. give off all my efforts of keeping up with it. Just giving y'all the heads up, though. But yeah, these are my thoughts, though. Great first episode. But anyways, right before I go, let me just say thank you again to everyone who's commented on the live chat, like Comedias Daniels, Nicholas Clark, and Murian Molina. Thank you very much for commenting on the live chat. Hope you all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day, and I'll see you either next week or in a few minutes if you catch me for... Still not sure which anime I'm going to react to next. I think it'll be Girlfriend episode 2. I'm still on the fence as to which anime to choose because there's like, I think 6 or 7 animes more. Because at least for me, I think there's like 8, 9 animes that come out on Fridays. So I got a lot of options to choose from. But anyways, thank you very much, y'all, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. Bye, everyone.